could mean a lot of things. It's so small, and it's definitely one of those things like when you go out, you see the same people over and over again. But we're like, I don't know, we're friends with a lot of the people, and we know most of the people. So you know, it's pretty like easy to work or to like do stuff, I guess, like as far as like working with other people or vice versa, whatever. But there's a lot of talented people that don't get any like shine here too. So I don't know, I just feel like we can like make it so people like, I guess, look to Philly more for like artists, because she's really good.
I mean, I'm proud, like I'm really proud to be from Philly, because there's so much music history here with not just hip hop, but like soul and jazz, punk, and just like everything. So when I'm out of town and people ask me where I'm from, I'd be like, yeah, I'm from Philly, like hype. And they might not feel the same way, but that's how I express it. And being a part of the hip hop scene here is very cool. There's a lot of different cliques here. There's a lot of different cliques. It's there's like super hipster scene. There's underground, whatever you want to call it, backpack rap. And these aren't labels that I necessarily subscribe to, but these are just the things that I've heard. The hood, mixtape scene, the
DVD rap.
The DVD, they call them DVD rappers. The hippie, crunchy, poet, neo soul scene. And there's a movement right now that's it's interesting that it's just now starting to happen, where like all those scenes are like there's a couple key people who are trying to merge all those scenes together, because it can be so cliquey when you go out. It's very easy to feel like you see the same people, but it's because you're kind of going to like the same place. You kind of get in a rut of going to the same places. So you wouldn't feel that way if you dropped us in a some hood DVD, mixtape, battle rap scene, you know what I mean, and vice versa, and same for like the dropping the poets in our scene, whatever you would call it. Like there's a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of tight jeans, a little bit of guns, a little bit of drugs, a little bit of incense, a little bit of everything in our scene. So I don't know. There's a lot going on here, and I'm really happy and proud of each scene, and there's so much talent in each of those, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, like since I started Beat, I kind of took like a backseat on DJing, just to like try to do the right things, as far as like promoting Beat and like pushing whatever projects I may have. And right now, her thing is like it's going along pretty smooth because it's pretty much done. Working on the cover art and whatever else needs to be done. But I like, honestly, like as much as I like DJing, I like being behind the scenes and stuff, like organizing events and things like that. So I'm probably gonna do like some more shows. I haven't done a show in like a while. The last show I did was in November, and that was the Diamond District. And so yeah, I'm just gonna probably work on more shows. I think I'm DJing sometime in the summer. I'm like super selective with what I DJ right now, because I just want to put like the right time and effort into my label.
Okay.
So
Ethel Cee. Yeah, right now I've same for me, like I've kind of taken a backseat on performing. I feel like not I feel like this is a fact. I was performing so much that I didn't really dedicate any time to putting any work out. And so what I found that I was doing,
you know what? We turn around with dogs. Oh,
I know, right? What I found that I was doing was I was either performing a lot of old material or writing brand new songs specifically for shows and not recording them. And it just became like a really odd, like, vicious cycle. So you know, for me, like I really just kind of needed to like take a backseat for a couple of different reasons to performing, you know, just kind of concentrate on the direction that I wanted to go next. You know, what kind of project I want to put out, who I want to work with, and you know, like she said, it's been going pretty smoothly. You know, the EP should be dropping next month sometime. We're gonna be working on a video soon. You know, we just did. You know, we got a bunch of photo shoots coming up and interviews and things like that. So it's been real cool. You know, I'm just going to take my time and try to do things, you know, right. So I'm happy with it. So, you know, I will say this, and I always make a point to say this, like, my least favorite word is femc. It's my least favorite word.
Tragic word.
In the entire, it's tragic. It really is. And for me, it's my least favorite word for me. You know, and not to knock anybody that, you know, that uses that term, but for me, I just feel like to say femc and female MC, I can't tell you how many times like I've read some press about myself and it's like female MC Ethel Cee or like female DJ Ultraviolet.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I feel like it kind of like alienates us further from something that's quite obviously a boys' club. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just think you know, it's obvious that we're women and any other female that gets involved in hip hop, you know, is a female. Why is it so necessary to put that label on? You know? So you know, just some food for thought. think before you use that term, please. And don't ever use it with me. or us. Yes, huge shout out to everybody who's doing it big in Philadelphia.
Shout out to Jody from Exponent Entertainment.
Yeah.
DJ Frills.
DJ No Frills.
No Frills.
No
PSP.
PSP, Philly Support Philly. And you know, there's really too many people to name, but you know who you are. Everybody who continues to, you know, represent Philly real big wherever they go and making good music. And
I have to say
proud.
this real quick. Scheme Richards, shout out to you because every time I feel like I do an interview and you see it, you get mad at me because I don't shout you out. So, Scheme Richards, Rocksteady Crew.
Living Proof Radio.
Oh yeah, Living Proof Radio. Mars.
DJ Ambush. Yeah, it's too many people to name, but you know. And shout out to MissEducation.com. Yeah. We gonna close this one out, end it on this, if you will. Once again, I'm Ethel Cee. Beats by Fell Sweets. Saying, hey.